last season we saw a lot of games lost due to just mistakes from inexperience. Lots of
Incompetence.
right,
Incompetence, yes.
freshmen and
Yes.
sophomores. So through this
That was a
spring,
nice way of saying it. I appreciate it.
I got you. So through spring training, have you seen some of those mistakes kind of ironed out?
Yeah, there's a lot of little things that hopefully will never rear their ugly head. The 4,000 illegal procedure penalties we've run, I don't know, 1,500 snaps this spring and probably haven't had 15 illegal procedure penalties, which that alone for our offense makes a huge difference. All the drives that we stopped. So technically we're better. Understand we're not running wrong routes. We're not having backs go the wrong way. We're not. So yeah, that's the first area we need to improve, and we've improved on it tremendously on both sides of the ball.
And what about at the quarterback spot? Looks injured now, but Jordan took some reps today. We got Billy still, Wazensky coming in. So what are your thoughts on how
Gus
that's
is going to be on the shelf for a while. I think the earliest he'll be back, unfortunately, is the 1st of October. So he's got a lower body ailment that's going to keep him out, unfortunately. And then we got a long way to go. Billy's still super talented, but as you saw today, still under duress, doesn't protect our football team. And the number one job of a quarterback is to protect your football team. And when plays go bad, when plays go good, he's pretty darn good. He's had a really good spring on plays that go good, but his Achilles heel, as you saw last year, is when the protection broke down or a receiver wasn't open, what's going to happen next? And what's going to happen next is that we got to protect our football team and get us out of the down and not try to force something. And obviously, disappointingly, through 15 spring practices, you still saw it today when he was under duress, the ball still went to our team. So we've got a long way to go. I think that's obviously a huge key for any football team. But for our football team, I think we're going to be functional around him and on defense, that if our quarterback will protect our team, we're going to have a chance to win a number of games.
I noticed a couple of the targets that he normally would have were out today. Should be back a little bit more toward full strength come the fall with those guys, right?
Yeah, no, obviously Murph's going to be fine. Sam's been out all spring, obviously hurt himself in the last home game of the year. He's more right at the start of the season, hopefully if everything goes well, so he's not, we're hopeful we'll have him for Iowa, but we think we'll have him pretty quick at the beginning of the year. Murph will be fine in a couple of weeks, and he'll be with us all summer. So no doubt, Sam and Murph obviously are major targets for us, but that still has nothing to do with throwing the ball to the other team. We don't put the ball in harm's way because if guy's not open, it's fine. We got to get the balls. But there's a couple of linemen that have missed the spring, and a couple of key defense guys have been out. But that's kind of standard for spring. So we'll have some different guys out in the fall. But number one thing when you watch 15 practices spring, we got to protect the football, and right now it's number one priority for our quarterbacks.
From what you've seen so far over the course of the spring, with the line and the running backs and everything, is the running game progressing to becoming more of a threat for you?
Yeah, definitely. And we saw a little bit at the end of the year, not a ton, but we saw a couple games at the end of the year where we could push people around a little bit up front. And we're excited about our young O-linemen. We went 4 freshmen and a senior all spring up front. So strength is still an issue up front, but we have size, we have flexibility, we have willingness, and we just got to keep gaining strength and experience, and we're going to be pretty good. I don't know if we'll be great up front next year, but we're going to be pretty good up front here in the very near future. So we're very excited on where we're heading with the run game.
I think you still have like 67 of 79 players on the roster are sophomores or younger. I mean, is it still going to be kind of ups and downs in learning? And
yeah, it should be less ups and downs. Definitely, we're going to have 15 upperclassmen and 70 underclassmen, so we'll still be young. But again, just like Bake asked me a few weeks ago, our younger guys are more experienced than other people's younger guys because a lot of our young guys played a lot last year. So yeah, they're younger, but they might already be a returning starter, which you expect more out of a sophomore that played versus a sophomore that is first time. But we'll still have our ups and downs. I think, again, that's what we're working. The nice thing is they understand, I think, how to win games now, that all the little mistakes add up to not giving yourself a chance. If you eliminate the little mistakes, then it comes down to a play here, play there. You're going to be right in games and create 6 to 8 opportunities to win games next year, and then you win some games and you feel pretty good and you keep building the momentum off that. So I still think, when next year's sophomores are seniors, we'll be really good. I don't know that we're going to be really good yet, but we're definitely – all the pieces are there. We're heading in the right direction, but we're going to give ourselves a chance next year if we play clean football. And if we don't play clean football, we'll be hard to watch like we've been the last couple of years. I feel sorry for you guys that have to come watch us because it's when you turn the ball over and do those little things wrong, it's not fun for anyone. We've done a good job eradicating a little bit, but we got to eradicate the interception.
Tuck, what's the most important thing that your team has accomplished this spring?
A lot. One is our togetherness of learning how to compete together. We went from not competing at all to not really knowing how competing, like to really working hard together. Our work in the trenches, there's been some really physical, nasty play in the trenches that's been 100% clean. Like I haven't had any issue with anybody. It's been, and there's been days of defense and even plays of defense got the best, but we are getting after each other in the trenches to the best of our ability and to our strength level, and that's a huge step. And everybody's seeing it now. We're competing better on the perimeter. We got guys blocking. We got guys trying to get off blocks. So just us coming together, knowing how to work hard without being nice. This isn't a nice sport, but it's still, that's my teammate lined up. I got to bury him, but I got to do it clean and do it right so we both can get better. And I can't get frustrated if he buries me. I got to keep competing the right way. And we made great strides this spring of understanding how to do that at a high level, which is the funnest part of football.
Has the spring helped you at all as far as the questions on special teams go?
Our one punter hurt his knee. Justin was probably the leg up, but I think we got two capable punters. I'm not sure. Justin was way ahead, then he hurt his knee. Hopefully, I don't think it's major. I think it's just a blip in the radar. Our kicking game right now is not really good. It's going to be the last piece of the puzzle to get right. We'll get it right, but we're going to have 3 or 4 able bodies that are talented enough to do it. We got to have somebody step out. We look great in practice. We step out when it's real. We get a little skittish at that spot right now. So we got to find. We got probably 4 guys that are capable of being Division I kickers. We need somebody to step up and be a Division I kicker when everybody's watching them, which we all know that's sometimes hard at that position. But I think we have enough able bodies. Snapping game's been pretty good this spring. Returners, we'll get that figured out. I don't know return game. We're going to find somebody catch some punts, not let the ball roll. I know that if we have to stick. Colin Buchanan back there, we're going to find somebody that can catch the ball and not let the ball roll, and we're going to do that. If we have to put 3 guys back there, and that kickoff return, obviously, I think Mo is pretty good shape to be our return guy in kickoff. So he was pretty electric when we put him back there.
I know going into signing day, the secondary was an area of concern. I believe you signed 3 or 4 DBs there. You have T. Shepard coming in from Ole Miss. Heath is back. So how do you feel that position there is kind of buffing up?
Heath back changes the whole. You go from losing your best DB, total run, pass, defender, smartest, oldest, most confident, one of your best leaders, to getting him back. So exponentially, you're better. The Kois, DeAndre Daniels, and Bird have another year, so they're going to be much better players, and they all played a fair amount last year. And then obviously the guys we brought in, I think we'll see if they can get the mix. Safeties, I feel good. We moved DeAndre Montgomery back there. We got him and Tony Reed and Bucci and Josh Allen. And were we great back there last year? No, but you got 4 kids that have a lot of experience that are certainly capable of playing at this level. So I think we got the body types. Again, we got, like everywhere else, we got some inexperience still, but we like who we have back there for sure.
Overall, do you kind of walk away from these 15 days a lot more optimistic with where you're at
Yeah,
now
we're way
than you
better.
were?
I mean, we're way better. We're going to play better football. We're going to be way tougher. We're going to play way smarter football. We're going to play way cleaner football. We're going to give ourselves a chance to win a lot of games by just doing that, and we have more talent, and we got another summer in the weight room. I mean, every program, Alabama needs a great summer in the weight room, but we really, we're still at the point. We got young guys that are getting way stronger, and these next 3 months, 4 months are huge for our team and our kids. We have the kids that'll get after it and make those gains.